Hey. So, just let me get set up here. We'll talk about some things. Hands are cold. Okay. Reading through some information that I have. PMI, existing home sales, consumer sentiment. Oh, we had a. Once again, we're extending. Um, there will be a correction at some point. Don't know how, it could look like mid-November to December, how we had like a couple pause days, one down day, but we did have correction. We had a correction here. Now we're awaiting the next one. We're coming into the very tippy top supply. That's the all-time highs. Um, Once we get up there, I would expect to go through. As far as today, on the hourly, we're looking at these blue lines areas, this demand down here, or this supply up here. Or if we break down even lower, we'll look to buy down here. We'll see what happens. Probabilities are we give some of yesterday back. I think 120s would be make make a lot of sense to come back to. Okay. See what else. Check again before market open. Right now we're in the sideways 5-minute range, sideways hourly range, sideways daily range. That just means this could potentially be a turning point. But we're just going to trade, see what the market does. If we come down, let me think. If we start breaking down off the open, I'll probably just hop in short to go to the 120s. If we go up off the open, I would hope, let me see. We're right at the gap fill right now. Doesn't really help, doesn't really give us a clue. So if we start pushing up, that means sellers are higher, likely one of these areas. And then we'll just play off the 5-minute. We'll see what happens. Testing, testing, read all about it. All right, what is my expectation? I kind of want to see us come down to here to go long. You know, the way I trade, it's so when I come into the morning, it's so dependent on what the market's doing. And the last few days, just timing wise, because it's unfortunate, we've missed the long opportunity and have been just like stuck looking for shorts in this beautiful uptrend. Um, the long opportunity yesterday came at 3 o'clock in the morning. We were already halfway through the move by that point. Long opportunity the day before. Well, no, we had our short opportunity that day before, so that worked out good. This day before that, yeah, there was a lot. I don't think I traded that day. I don't know why I would miss that, but anyways, it seems like we're always timing on the wrong side of the market here recently, but that happens. Just takes one good day. We had a huge rally up yesterday. Wouldn't make sense to go fill some orders back down here. Would make perfect sense. You can see a sell off and then like a cash grind up after the sell off, which would look something like this. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know what that means. That's an option. These blue lines, I believe, are strong positioning in the market. If price gets up here, I would rather short from this one, but we'll see if anything happens. Me buddy Derek will be on in a little bit today to join us. Curious what price does up here. We had like a double top pattern overnight, and it went down decent from there. It was held right here. We see we open up, do a little push up to fill some sell orders, maybe. Let's see, 8:45, 9. I'll just have to pay attention to those times. Still have 5 minutes till the open. That's cool. I kind of treat the open like a news event. It's an influx of volume, right? So can get real wicked at the open. Good morning, Yuki. Happy Friday to you. Any plans for this weekend? I am, I think, just going to clean up a little bit, do some cleaning. Weekends like cleaning and recovery time for me. It's supposed to warm up a little bit, I think. Haven't been playing with the dogs outside because it's been so cold. Like today it's 0 degrees. Well, 3 degrees right now. But yeah, the next couple weeks are supposed to be in the mid 30s. That's above freezing. Holy cow. That's Fahrenheit for all you Euro people. Created the sideways range on the hourly again. Oh, looking at yesterday. Yesterday was boring. I didn't make a video because we really didn't do anything. Um, we were talking about up here the 34s or 32s right here. Probably be sellers. That gave us a little sellers to demand. We pushed higher, made this move. Once we made this move, so here's the previous high that we were struggling to break right up here. Once we broke it, I saw the market like this with demand here. So then, hang on. Why are you guys so loud? My goodness. Where was I? I saw this sideways range here. So once we broke that supply, then I expected to go higher. So we broke this here, essentially. Once we broke that, then we expected to go up the next level up here. 50s. So on this break here of this zone, I wanted to see price come back into demand. Oh, my TV's on. I heard talking, and it was quiet, and I thought it was coming from my headset, but I had no idea. But anyways, okay, missed that long trade. So we switched our bias when this went higher and showed more strength here. We switched our bias. I guess ideally, if I was looking at the hourly, no, that demand wouldn't even get drawn there. Still wouldn't have made it, but it was close. 2 more minutes to the open. Nothing much happening for me. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, that's actually, I just prefer it that way. I take it easy, you know? Going up, up, up. No clue. One thing I like to watch is the uh, gap. So right now we're 3 points up. Um, that doesn't really give us anything, right? We'll probably maybe come down, fill the gap, push up a little higher. I'm interested what happens right here at 153. Well, that's not the true supply, I don't think. This is kind of what we're looking at. These areas up here, or if we come down here. As far as similar days to today, um, short biased in that matter. We'll just keep an eye on the 5 minute. He's popping up. Curious if it breaks this high. Okay, what are you saying here? Let's look at what these are. No, this I had in my charts yesterday, right? 59.82. Oh, it's way low. Okay. Ah, we want to stay. I'm going to make this line green. We want to stay above this long term. If we do correct, restart to install newest Windows feature. What feature? I don't want your features. I want your features, bro. 6075 is 6108. Yeah, this level here. Okay, we know that. Right where we're at. 1731, right? Right up here. Okay. Yep. Good looking levels, I think. Didn't break that bad boy yet. Right. If this holds up here and we start creating supply on the 5 minute, I'll take a short. Oh, man. 8:30 to 8:45. Usually see some upwards pressure. Look to the left, or are we coming into anything, or do we have room up? We tested off this level here, right? We tested, we're coming back into it, so we probably go through. And really, this is all levels on top of each other, so this level, 160s, would look to be a good area. Looks like we're going to break this. Until I say something, and then we're not. Try not to pick my nose too much on camera. Really got to sit on my hands. Equal highs? It's going through. Stop teasing. Stop teasing, guys. If we get a down day, the high is usually made early on in the day. A triple top here? Is that what's happening? Then I would probably short if we form supply and retest it. For me, when I'm looking at, like, the candles move, like, the individual candle doesn't mean anything, right? This candle right now going up and down, it doesn't mean anything. What means something is this demand, right? And now this made demand here, technically, because we made a new high and we pushed back and retested this demand. So if we're going higher, we'll continue. But the bouncing up and down, it's just noise, you know. HFTs, just looking like if somehow you could only the supply and demand levels would appear on the chart and everything in between would just be invisible. That's how I view it, right? Ignore like half of the noise, basically. Attempting to make it through. I think we're going now, finally. I just have to wait till it breaks to readjust my trends. Damn, it's really good. It's going to take forever, huh? Oh, it's tried. Oh my gosh, it's tried so hard. Ah, finally. One tick above. All right. Nice, nice, nice. So technically now, since we broke the high, we're continuing our hourly uptrend. And since we treat trends like a market range, we want to buy at the bottom. So technically, we're looking at higher probabilities of buys. I'd like to see it go up to the 160s or 180s and maybe take attempt at a short. But this has more than enough strength to make all-time highs. I like strong pushes out of the gate, like 8:30 to 9 o'clock, because we get like this, like what we're getting right now, a super strong push like this into supply after, everyone is bullish. It gets a lot of people to hop on the train, if you will. Missed the, man, I even woke up this morning. I woke up set my alarm for 3 a.m. See if we could catch a 3 a.m. reversal. And, no, didn't make it where I wanted. Strong pressure. Strong pressure. Very good. If I am short bias, this is what I want to see. Like I said, the thing going against the short thesis again today is our uptrend. We just broke this high, meaning our uptrend is continuing for now. But we do have some areas of interest above. Oh, you might think like, oh my God, he's a perma bear, right? It's just what the market is doing, right? It depends on where we are when we come in the morning, and unfortunately, missing the bull right up. Um, the reversal came in. This one I probably could have caught going long at like 750, but I was doing stuff. But I'm never going to buy after a rally in price. I'm never going to sell after a drop in price. Always the opposite. Buy low, sell high in the simplest form. And that's what trading the turning points is all about, basically. PMI. I like this. I like this picture. See if it'll bring us. See if it'll deliver price. How I think of the news events, it just takes out liquidity out of the market and it makes the market easier to move. I think trading news events is a foolish game. I think everything's priced in that we can know or assume. I think when the liquidity is pooled, we just go to where we were going anyways more quickly. coming out to the 160s here. That's this high right here. So if we formed supply on the 5-minute off this level, I would short it. One, two, three, four. We got 2 more green bars. I would just short it too. 164 area. We take out this positioning at like 164, then we have room up to the 180s. Oh, COVID cough is killing me. see how many bars it wants to go up. Still holding the prior bar lows. If prices move, if you want to go the opposite way of the market and prices just moving up like this, at least waiting until the prior bar lows are broken is usually a good rule, just to keep you from guessing too much, you know. The first sign, actually, holy crap. I'm just looking. The prior bar lows have not been broken for a whole hour. That's pretty crazy. That's why I like using that. If you're in a trade and you catch like a big move like this, say you were long down here, if you trailed prior bar lows, I mean, you would be right now, your stop would be right below this. And that would allow you to capture like 70% of the move. Just one simple thing. Yep, you would have we created some supply right here. Either reaction, I guess. Easily suck right back up. Make a new high a little bit towards the, where am I marked again? 163. Cold. I'm cold. Cold and I'm tired. I use the weekends to catch up on sleep too. I get up at 7 and raid, do chores, do whatever. And then I don't go to bed till like 1 a.m. I just feel tired during the week. Sell a retest of this. Apply here. Close enough to a key level that we were interested in. If this breaks down, it's got room to 40s. Even might want to fill the gap. I don't think we did we fill it in regular trading hours? Well, we might have. Might have been right around it. I'm gonna let this make a new high here. Nine o'clock. 9:15. Could be buying pressure. All right, it's 4 degrees. Warming up. Supposed to be, I'll get up to 20 today. Be above freezing tomorrow. Like I was saying, nothing too exciting yesterday. We missed our long in the later afternoon that we wanted, and we didn't want to short it. I burped. I was like, it tasted like Sour Patch Kids, but I got a Sour Patch Kid energy drink, and the burps taste just like it. I like thinking, I like seeing like the rule of two to be patient, meaning this is like the first high we put in here on our first pullback. Um, but I feel this isn't really statistical, but a lot of times we'll go for a second attempt on the 5 minute. Hands are cold. $9 to 9:15. Buying pressure statistically speaking. That pushed us up to a new high, closer to the 164. That'd be cool. It breaks down here. I'll self-supply at some point when it forms. Bullish as can be, John. Bullish as can. Yeah, I totally agree. I'm also bullish. Just the way I trade, I missed the move again. So one of these days. I hope you have a good day with whatever you're doing. Hope the market treats you well, and enjoy your weekend, man. That was a nice push down. We created supply. We retested right there. Boom. Should have taken that. I should have taken that, huh? Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I wanted to see us into this level a little bit more. We still can. The sad head entry on the NAS got wicked out by the 805 candle as I tightened my stop loss. Aw, man. Hey, that happens all the time, you know? Definitely part of the game. But at the end of the day, you tighten your stop loss, so you took less of a loss than anything, and your analysis was right. So, don't be too hard on yourself. Sometimes you just got like I get upset if I miss or lose a trade. Um, but if my analysis was right, there's not too much to be upset about, right? You can't catch every single one. Oh, there she goes. 142, room 2. Yeah, exactly, John, exactly. Was there 9 news? Yeah, 9 o'clock news. That's pretty much it for today. Like, that's a ton of volume for today. All right, we like it. We like it. Fridays too can be scary because I feel like Fridays can be like the most irrational days. Would it be surprising if we just went straight up all day? I feel like it wouldn't be that surprising. But sticking to the rules, sticking to the plan. I'll sell any sort of retest of supply. Shoulda, woulda, coulda sold this retest at 58. My thesis is we take back some of yesterday's 130s, 120s. Would you be looking for a trade at the upcoming area? Are you just talking about down here at 120? Absolutely. There's also options position there too, so that looks like a fantastic level. It's kind of just a quick little inside level, so it's more of a continuation level. Um, so I would say like the turning point levels are the strongest. The continuation levels are slightly weaker, but that looks like a beautiful level. Anyways, so or even this demand. Do you mean here that we formed like this morning? Not so much. I just would like to see it lower if I want to get long. I would rather try to trade through that one. So if we come down to here, get a bounce into supply, go down here. But we'll see. I think these blue lines I marked is kind of like, if we come down here, I'll be looking to buy. If we come up here, I'll be looking to sell. We did come up here. We formed supply, so I'll throw on a short if I would rather see it a little further up. But can't always get what you want, right? Be right back 1 sec. Gonna head out now. Have a good trading session. Yeah, you too, man. And a good weekend. I'll catch you next week if you stop by. Be right back. Oh God, testing today. I touched my mic and it shocked me. Because I was walking on carpet. Might throw a shorty short here. Nah, I wanted to retest it though. Gotta be patient. Got a little excited. Don't you forget about me, market. Coming down to this level right here, 147. You buyers fighting back there. That's just, we made this move up and had this one pausing candle right here. That's demand. That's the only demand since we broke here. Level to level. Level to level. 912. Kenneth. What's up, Kenneth? Are you ever tempted to scalp a few points in those areas of demand? Yeah, absolutely. Always tempted. Um, but the thing is, you never know, right? We knew this demand was here, expected there to be some sort of reaction. We did get a slight reaction up, like you said, a couple points. Um, but at the end of the day, uh, too stressful for me, plain and simple. I want to catch those turning points, and then once I'm in the trade, it just print, 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 print. Not have to worry about it. But yeah, totally viable. I know a couple people that will do scalp small zones like this, and have like just a 1-to-1 or something like that. And a lot of the time, if you pick good zones, you can get a good trade off of it. And it's all stuff we see ahead of time. It's all price, historical price. Like this blip up here, we did push back, 2 points off of it, right? Which is about a 1-to-1 to that zone. But for me, with the experience that I have, it's more worth it to get those really, really good ones. I want, I want, instead of scalping this 5-minute zone, I'm going to take this hourly zone. And, that, because it's a bigger zone, it's bigger participants, that could give me a quote unquote scalp on the hourly, but that could be 20 points. That's why I mostly use the hourly zones and then see how the 5-minute reacts around them. Because like you're saying, at these hourly zones, all I need for my trade to get like break even is a hourly scalp, you can say, right? Which is like 20 points, like a 20-point reaction. Like this reaction off of this prior zone supply up here. That's just like a scalp on the 5-minute. But on the hourly, that's a whole swing. Coming back into this demand, we likely go through it. So might wait. We go like this. At some point, do one of these. I'll sell that zone. Oh, actually, this popped up a tad more, I would sell it. Yeah, we'll sell that. It created supply on this down candle. And like I said, coming back into this demand, I expect it to go through. So we'll just sell it. And then if we come back into it, we'll add to our position to look lower. Stop right above this. Where's my data box? That is 154 and a quarter. Okay, perfect. Right where we wanted. This zone breaks and comes back in here, I'll sell. I'll shoot a sell there too. When I take positions, they're only half of the size, like half of a full size position for me. And you know, if the market did this picture that I drew here, I would add to my full size position after it proved to me that I was more right. And ideally, we'll come back up, and when I add to my position, I'm using the market's money. So it would be a little bit lower like that. Don't want this to break the prior candle high here, otherwise we probably come to 157. $9.18. No more news. Fear and greed index neutral. Pretty impressive. Dang dogs. Can't live with them. Can't live without them. Right, Jen? Right. Yeah. Are you a good girl? Oh, she's a good girl. Jerry, get closer. Can't see you. Can't see you. Jin Urso is my German Shepherd, named after Rogue One, Star Wars. And then Mara Jade is my cattle dog, named after Mara Jade Skywalker. Star Wars nerd. Got Darth Vader on my arm. Are we going to go through this demand, or am I going to look like a fool? That's the question. Now remember, right now we're coming into this hourly demand here. That is a level, right? I'm trading short to go through this level. But this, we could very well turn up from this. But based on the data that I have, you know, we hit our potentially one of our highs of the day here at 164, and we rejected off of it, created supply. So now I'm expecting to go lower around 120s. I would even look to switch it up and go long. But like I said, we have to deal with this demand we're in right now. I'm trading to go through it. Why am I trading to go through it? Well, did this demand accomplish on the hourly? So this demand is here. Color it green. Okay. What did this demand accomplish? We came up. Okay, we did break this supply here, but this supply wasn't anything. It was profit takers. And we didn't take out anything to the left. So this demand we're coming into has not proven to be a significant level that I would trade off of. Coming back, this is the gap close also. So if we could hold no reaction off of this, then that would be good for the short side. Demand and gap buyers are here, so that's something to be aware of. We held this 5-minute high here, and we broke the low. That's a good sign. Like I said in the morning, it would make perfect sense. Yesterday was such a strong up move. It'd make perfect sense to retrace half of it, which just leads us to this beautiful demand and options positioning level here. But like I said, that's just, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Somebody says they know what's going to happen, they're lying. Cold today. Ooh. New candle. Once again, we don't want to start breaking the prior bar highs. If this breaks lower, this is a beautiful supply area that it is forming currently for a retest to add, just like I drew. If we break lower, I would like to see us break this demand here next. Why I drew this slightly below it. Then I would like to see us take a pullback, add to our position here for further move down. But one thing at a time. This is only half a position size. That's why when you're trading the swings in the market, you can take half sizes, because once you do catch that swing, the next ad you put on, it's going to be either with the market's money or it's going to be with more probability. It's just going to become a better trade. Nice. That will form this. Nice. Apply. I think for drawing zones, I'm going to keep blue zones just as like the short term levels and have the green and red be the hourly key levels. Still got to break it though. He's a trying. As far as the daily is concerned, right here. Boom, boom, boom. Right at the. Oh, yeah, kind of right where we're looking. Right at the 21. That's a daily demand. But yeah, that 120s area looks pretty nice. You know, I would rather, like the last few days, I would rather have been trying to go along the market. But according to my rules, according to my probabilities, I have to stick with that. And I think it's really important if you're going into a day to have a bias. I think it's important to have a bias. The reasoning being is you're not flipping the script constantly, right? You're always, if you're going short, say I just wanted to short this rally up, if I constantly keep my short bias, I am getting a better price the whole time. Rallies are good because I'm getting a better price if I'm short biased, right? But you have to be careful because days like yesterday, I mean, we just go, go, go. There's no stopping it. So if you come into a day like yesterday short bias, you also need rules um, to manage risks so you're not just blowing up. That took me a while. That was something I struggled with was an up day and coming in with a short bias and then just destroying myself. That's why I only trade around where I believe the big money is trading. So even on those up days, it's I'm still trading the pauses in the market. They're not reversals, but they're pauses. Still didn't break this son of a gun. Wow. Same thing as before. I don't want it to start breaking prior bar highs. That's all you'll see. Like this green line pop up, and on the hourly, there's a red line here. Those are just the prior bar lows and highs. That's the first sign. In order to form demand, you have to break the prior bar's high. That's a fact. So if you start doing it, that doesn't automatically mean, oh, we formed demand, we're going up. But it's the first sign that we formed demand going up. Like this whole move up here this morning, we didn't break prior bar lows until right here, this candle. That was the first sign we were going to stop going up. Now, it happens all the time where we, like on this up move, we start breaking prior bar candles here. But if you get a real extension move, it's such a good tool to use. This is demand down here, like we were saying. I'm trying to trade through it, but it is an imbalance, so. Ah! Where'd all my charts go? Oh my gosh, please. Why would you do that, Windows? Why would you put them all? Oh my gosh. I I was trying to rearrange windows. Oh no, I'm missing something. What am I missing? Oh no, this goes down like this. Trying to rearrange my windows on the other monitor and snap it into place. It just snapped all my charts to it. Oh, this looks weird. No, it's fine. Can you like lock Ninja Trader charts in? I hate when they move. That looks good to me, right? Okay. Still holding prior bar highs? Oh man. Really want to see this break down? Obviously, because I'm short. Stop it. Don't you bark. Right at yesterday's close, too, right now. Out of caffeine. This is tragic. Broke prior bar high. Not the biggest fan of what's happening right now. But trading through the demand. If we get stopped out, we'll even take a short from up here. Ideally, we would have taken out this level, though. Any weekend plans this weekend? I'm going to clean, do some laundry. I really need to recover. My body hurts. I've been going hard at the gym. I think I just need to recover this weekend. My glutes. Ooh. When I sit on the toilet, there are groans. Broke the prior bar high and low. Would you look at that? Maybe that was just a retest of our supply. Level really put up a fight, tell you what. Looks like that fight's coming to an end here. I said ideally I want to see us break these two levels and then get a retracement back into like this supply where my position is, and I would re-add or add. There, that's broken. And I hope you know you don't have to trade like me, right? I'm very patient looking for those perfect little areas, but all these little zones, supply and demand, they create reactions, tradable reactions, you know? I'm just not an in and out of the market kind of guy. This is the hourly demand we're coming into, this whole area down here. But not the strongest level because all we did was take out these dinky little sellers right here. So that's all that demand accomplished. $9.40, $9.45 to 10. Selling pressure. We'll see if we get it. Yeah, in terms of like scalping these zones, like I said, perfectly viable thing to do. Just for me, it's about putting risk on the market, right? I don't want to put risk on the market. You know, I will only if my criteria are met. He's a thinking. Whoa. Might make some coffee, but I want to see what happens. Like an exciting movie. It's not that exciting, but the battle of buyers and sellers. Who will prevail? What's up, Josh? Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday. Hope you gonna have a good weekend. I'm just relaxing pretty much. What's the thinking behind knowing recent time periods when buying or selling blah, 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 pressure comes in? I've never seen this technique. So I've linked below the software I use to figure it out. But basically all it is so I'll take Fridays with PMI. I'll look Fridays with PMI and home sales, and I'll punch it into the software what days those are, and then it comes back and prints so if like 3 out of the 4 days from 8:45 to 9 we went up, it'll show you like, okay, 8:45 to 9 statistically on these same days there were buyers stepped in. Not not something I base trades off of by any means. Um, but it just kind of is an additional thing that if it happens, then it just gives you more confidence. Yeah, Back to the Future Trading is and they actually have it's a really cool product. It's kind of expensive, but pretty cool the way they view the market. Yeah, I try to take so like every like I think yesterday was Thursdays with was it LEI or something like that. Yeah, I just try to take the day of the week and the news events, and then I'll compare them to four prior same days of the week with the same news events. And then just statistically, do we go up during this time frame or do we go down during this time frame? So it's not something like this is for sure going to happen. It's just, hey, over the past four of similar days, this has happened. Just anything to kind of, I don't know, give a slight statistical bias. And that's when I look at like patterns of the day. So I'm looking at the times of the similar days. I'm also looking at what happened on those similar days to today. So similar days to the day, most likely, or 75%, 3 out of 4 similar days to today, we end up going down. Um, 2 of those days we bounce at the end of the day, or like in the afternoon we form like a V bottom and go higher. So statistically, through lunch, we'll go down on these days. Does that mean it's going to happen? No, not at all. But if we can combine it with our levels, combine it with a thesis. So, I had this level up here at 164, and then we started forming supply from that level. And my thesis is that we were going to rally up in the morning and then go down through lunch. So it's all coming together. Now, is that actually going to happen? I have no idea, right? No idea what's going to happen. But statistically, yeah, yeah, it will. Just the foremost. Yeah, you can include as many um, as you want. I took four because it's easy percentage wise, like 25, 50, 75, 100. And it takes, it's just less work. And the four most recent similar days. Um, and yeah, yeah. Is more better? I don't know. I, uh, I don't have it, I do it by hand. So if I had like an automated system, maybe I would do every single one. And it's just my idea behind that stuff is it's just market facts, right? That's what happened on a similar day. That's what happened more statistically likely to happen based on previous data. Does it happen all the time? No, but I only needed it to happen once a week or so, right? Like if this does what I want it to do, goes down through lunch, I'm able to add. Boom, that's a beautiful trade, full size, thesis played out. When I think of day trading, I think of trading the day as a whole. So like, is it going to be a down day or an up day? or a range day. Whatever it's going to be, I want to trade. We're going to go down. I want to trade as down as we'll go. Might make some coffee. I just want to see it do. I want to see it break, and then I'll go get coffee, or I want to get stopped out, and then I'll go get coffee. Still very bullish. You know, we're in an upwards trend on the hourly. We are in our buy side of the range. We treat trends are just ranges in the market going up or down. So you buy low and sell high. So we have that going against us. There's a lot of momentum. The momentum will keep going until it's over, right? And it's only over one time. So we're trying to play off that one time, really. Didn't get the push through I wanted to see. Still could happen. Pete. Ooh, oh, what's up? I was getting some coffee.
It's all good. I'm gonna run and get an energy drink and then I'll be on.
Oh yeah. All right.
Cool, bro. I'm gonna call you in like 10 minutes.
Perfect.
All right, bye.
Gonna eat my yogurt. 20 grams of protein. No sugar added. Looks like we came back up into the supply again. We're just holding. Would love to hit this red line. That's prior bar low. This is the picture we would really like to see, but like I said, we're still fighting this hourly demand down here. But we like how we're keeping the downwards pressure on it. Or are you just eating? Eating and watching. Ooh, I can't eat coffee on an empty tummy. I don't eat coffee. I can't drink coffee on an empty tummy. Still fighting down here. The supply is holding, but ooh, how much more does it have? $10. Warm coffee. Warm coffee on a cool day. All right, what do you guys think? What do these guys want to do? Like I said, running with the thesis that this demand we're coming into right now didn't accomplish anything significant to the left. It took out profit taker supply, which is who cares, right? So I'm trying to trade through this demand that we're currently in. If we can, then we'll look lower, probably get a bounce around 134. Maybe get an add from that bounce to trade down to 120s. Or we just go straight up. Ah, man. Oh no, did I think I muted, but I didn't? I just burp on stream? Oh my god. I'm sorry. I don't know why it wouldn't have muted. Disgusting. I'm a disgusting human. I heard the mute sound. Chop City up in here. Little dog hairs get stuck in the little foam pieces. I got a Herman Miller chair, and the material is the worst for dog hair. It's just all stuck in there now. But it's comfy. The dog hair probably just adds to the comfort, I'm assuming. Don't want it to break up here. I hate white websites, man. Flashbang. Flashbang. Market doesn't know what it wants. Be right back 1 sec. There we go. All right. Not going to give us what we want. I mean, we'll see. 10:30 is a reversal time. Usually bearish. Maybe if we could chop around here until 10:30. That wouldn't be half bad. Like I said on the hourly, right now we're coming into this demand. We are in an uptrend on the hourly. We are in our buy area of our range. Those are things working against us. Days similar to today will give back some of yesterday. That's what I'm playing off of. And we created supply at our area of interest at 164. Hey, pretty girl. Come here. Come here. What? Oh, hang on. I'll let you out in a second. Oh, man. One of those positions that you just sit in and it stays at your entry point. Ugh. we did break this level of demand here, and now we're just fighting this hourly demand. We'll see what happens. I'm trying to trade through it to go a little lower. I believe buyers are. I'll flip the script down there as well. An ideal play out of today in my head is that we go down into one of those buy areas, and then after lunch, we go up for the rest of the day. But that's all just a guess. Don't you know? Just guesswork there. Oh, I gotta let the doggies out. Oh, not the picture we want to see. Time is at 10:30. Possible reversal time. See what happens around then. Don't want to see buying at 10:30, which it looks like we are, because that could push us up to new highs. Boom. I fought the demand and the demand won. Not yet, it's got to break this high, but it's not looking too hot. Like we were saying, we had to take out this hourly demand here. Ten 30's got to Had a burp. 1030's got to slam it, otherwise I think we're getting stopped. Flashbang website. Whoa. Are you guys dark mode or light mode? I'm team dark mode all the way. White just hurt. White text on white background, like Word documents, just hurt my eyes so much. I know it's got to be dark mode. I even put like lower the brightness on my. I don't know. I think my eyes aren't that great. I'm very sensitive to lights. Like driving at night is the worst. Probably because I stare at screens all day. Wanna go potty? Come on. What are you doing, doggies? I couldn't tell if I heard with the headset on growling or water drinking, and I think it was water drinking. You were just thirsty, huh? Above, we have the 164, which we almost hit, but not quite. Then we have the the top demand, or I mean supply area up here. Trying to bite my shoe. Don't do it. Dogs are being nuts right now, so I'm just muted. Aren't you? All right, you guys settle down. Being all frisky. Usually they eat their breakfast, take a dump, and then take a little nap, but they're wild right now. Looks like we're going to get stopped out. Trade idea was this was demand down here. We hit this 164 area and created supply. I should have sold this retest right here. I didn't. More supply formed here, so I sold a retest of this. We came down to the buyers, and looks like they're going to push us higher. Yesterday was an expansion up day. It would make sense to kind of digest that. So I was playing on the move down to 130, 120s, or we could also even just range up here. End up this being the top and the bottom like that. We'll see though. 1035. Maybe get a little sell off. We'll see if it's the sell off. What's wrong? Why are you giving me that look? Puppy dog eyes staring at me, going, little tiny whine. Why? You want attention? I'll give you attention. I don't have anything to eat. You already ate. You could jump on my leg and say hi. She's like, hmm? I don't speak English, but woof woof. Come here. Come. Um. Oh, you're just gonna cause trouble, aren't you? Oh, jeez. Oh, we got out. Boom, boom. That's that. I'll sell this zone up here. Well, let me think. I think it wants to go higher than that. As we came down to this demand, we're accepting this demand. These sellers didn't do anything, so we push higher. We'll see, we'll see. I wish the hourly wasn't in an uptrend. I would feel more comfortable just throwing out another short here. I might anyways. Alright. I'm going to turn this demand green because we did have a reaction from it here. Oh, stop. Now we be patient. Now on the 5 minute. On an uptrend on a 5 minute. Oh, I would like to see us a little higher. We'll see how we react up here. These sellers did something. I mean, they did take out one demand, one area of demand. Could not take out the larger ones. This is the 1030. We get up here at 1045. I might sell that. Stop sniffing butts. Pervs. I have an appointment on Monday. Ah, no. Damn. 10:30. That's kind of gross. You ever order stuff from a random store? And it says they got your order, and it's like, oh yeah, shipping label confirmed. And it just doesn't move.
The school has
Look at those candles go, huh? Hey, what are you barking at? We got an extension like this up into this supply. Like one or two more green bars to right here. 159. Take another stab. Could I have gotten long down at this demand? Yeah, but I'm the long was from down here for me. 1046. Be right back. Okay. Hmm. Let's see, 158. That scared me.
Hey,
What's up, pal?
hey, pal, how you living?
Buddy, old pal.
How you doing? Talk to me. How's your trading today?
Oh, I'm just watching it go up and down.
You haven't taken anything?
No, I took one short, failed.
Yeah, I did too. I did too. I took one. It was good. It worked out for me. And then dude, I hurt my fucking back, bro, yesterday. Oh my God.
What'd you do?
I was just sitting
Lifted with
in
your back?
no, I was fucking sitting in my car for hours waiting for something.
Oh, that's the worst.
So, oh my
You're just like
God,
shaped.
bro.
You're in that car seat shape.
Yeah, dude. And by the time I got out and then last night it started killing me. But I was gonna say, I'm probably not gonna jump on today, but Monday, bro, I'm gonna be cracking it with my funded accounts, the evaluations, everything.
I have a doctor. I just found out I have a doctor's appointment at 10:30 on Monday, so
Uh-huh.
I'll be on a
Okay.
market open for like an hour, and then I have to run. But then I'll be back in the afternoon.
Nice, dude. Well, call me. Yeah, yeah. You'll be there at market open though, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'll be there for like an hour, a first
Perfect.
hour.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I'll hit you up for sure, dude. I'll call you on Monday and let's trade all next week, dude, if you're around.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Let's do it, bro. I'm excited.
All right, man. You have a good
All
weekend.
right, brother.
Fix your
Hey, you
back.
too, dude.
Stretch it out.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, thank you. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you on Monday.
All right, man. See ya.
All right, brother. Bye.
I said I wanted to get up to like what I say, 60 or 58. A little bit higher. I would have thrown on a short. Came right to our zone. Now I'll throw on a short if we come and retest this supply here. A lot of volume. A lot of, a lot of volume. Oh, if I would have got in here when I said I wanted to, this would have been a retest to add. But we got in at this supply, got stopped out, and we'll have to wait now. See if we can get another entry. I'm still here, just turning off the cam for a sec. Given this balancing, does it affect your targets on the downside? What do you mean by balancing? I'm not sure. Um, but my the levels I target are just going to be quantified levels of demand that I believe the buyers are positioned. So like we know that's what I mean. Like I try to ignore as much as I can. Hang on, dog. Dang dogs! They hear me talk. They're like, "Oh, now's our time to shine." The key levels pretty much remain the same, and I'm just targeting those pretty much every time. Since we didn't shoot straight down below the overnight lows in yesterday's demand level, we trace back up to this morning's supply and are trying to sell off again. So giving this balancing as effect. Yeah, so no, doesn't change where I would want to go eventually. Because these are potentially people are just sitting positioned here and here. So I'm still going to target them. This what we did right now, we came down to the hourly demand, found buyers, went right to the hourly sellers, found sellers. So it doesn't really change anything. What will change my targets is if they are how strong or weak the zone is. That's why initially I said this zone right here, I wanted to shoot for a trade through. Because it's not as strong as these zones below. So far, could we just go and rat like huge? Yeah, and then it would prove its strength, but right now, I'm not seeing it. Hope that makes sense. The way I look at the market is like, really, I try to ignore anything but the imbalances. Everything, if I could just turn off the candles and just see these zones, that's all I would be looking at. Like there's a buy imbalance here. There's a buy imbalance here. Blue lines mean there's also options positioned at those levels. So, there aren't options positioned. I mean, there are, but not significant at this level. This level didn't take out anything significant, so I just consider it weak. So if we want to go to the true buyers and sellers, the ones that are moving the market, they're going to be down here or up here. We might not see a retrace if we want to go lower, which would be unfortunate. Or we could do one of these. We have to push back from the sellers, push back to the buyers. Still in an hourly uptrend. That's not working in our favor for sure. Could be it. For me, the internals are strong today. Yeah, and I think, or from when I looked, I don't know if it was this morning or not, but I was looking at the VIX, and yeah, we're holding at a good. It's not like there's no fear in the market. It's just holding steady, and we're just going up. So it's like super bullish. I didn't mention it earlier, but um, days like today, a double top type pattern occurred half the time, but I didn't think it was relevant, but it could be now. Just a coin flip though. Could just range too. After an extended move, you usually digest for a day. What turtles do you like to watch, Josh? I think you mentioned tick and advanced decline. What do you look for in the advanced decline? I've used that before. I just never oh, tick's been holding above zero. I don't like that. I like tick a lot. I don't use it so much anymore. Um, but what a cool. I think it's probably one of the coolest indicators. Just so unique. And when you first start using it, you're like, this is so stupid. Look at these bars just spazzing out up and down. Then you kind of get a feel for it. A feel what the underlying market is feeling. For AD, I look for divergences and disconnects. Disconnect is when we were trading above the previous close, but the AD is negative, or vice versa. Also trending up and down near extremes in general, strength and weakness. Okay, I gotcha. Disconnects is when we were trading above the previous close. But they, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. I like that. That's a good idea. Do you trade ES as well? See what happens if this creates supply, if we can break a little lower, retest it. Yeah, MES. Yeah, for sure. That's good. That's good. Try to keep it as simple as possible. To me, nothing's more simple than MES futures. Buy or sell, up or down. Sometimes I feel like I should be more aggressive. As we were talking about selling here, talking about selling the retest of the zone at like 58, ideally, but 57, 50 is close enough, right? I mean, I would say that's probably my downfall or the thing I struggle with right now in my trading is being a perfectionist. Like I want to see this happen and missing some opportunities just because it didn't paint the exact picture I'm looking for. Yeah, yeah, I trade not anymore, but I have traded different types of futures and stuff. And I use the same everything's the same even for like my investment account that I just dollar cost average in, but I'm using the daily and I'm dollar cost averaging in significant demand levels. So like on this pullback, oh, dollar cost average. But it's all using I also enter the market using the same way, using the 5 minute. But like in an investment account, if I'm wrong, oh well, at least I got a cheaper price. It doesn't matter in the long term. But yeah, I believe supply and demand core concept applies to every market, because that's how every market functions. Is you got the buyers and sellers working against each other. I like keeping it just one, right. I just I used to have like every pair accessible on different tabs, oil, and I used to go through them and see what was setting up on each thing, and I just prefer. It's just simpler, I guess. It's less stressful. Do you feel like you have enough opportunity in the S? No, no, not really so much for day trading. Swing trading, yeah, it's beautiful. Day trading's hard because of the trying to aim for turning points. That's a few opportunities, and half the time they're in the middle of the night. Um, which is something I'm working on too. I would like, because I mostly swing trade, I'm trying to switch my mindset. Like You know, this did form demand here. No reason for a day trade, at least to get back to the sellers, that I couldn't take a long there, for instance. And then up here, just throwing on the short to try to get some, So I'm trying to think through how I can adjust my style to be a little bit more aggressive. But I have the long-term picture in my heart mostly. And when it comes down to it, day trading, let's say over the course of the month, I get 2 days I call good. Just two. Like, let's just pretend yesterday, coming in the morning, I'm like, all right, I'm long bias. And I get in and I take advantage of this whole move. And that is, what is that for? Like 40 points on a full size, which is 20R. It would be a 20R trade. So that would pretty much put me on profits if I spent 2 weeks losing, That type of style where really, really, really the losing trades do not matter in the long run as long as you're staying disciplined. That style is what I just, I'm drawn to. It makes the most sense to me. This point seems all blah blah seems both hour and 5 minute time frames are showing price to be at the bottom of the respective trends. Would you consider taking a buy at the next demand zone? Yeah, for sure. Like I was saying, what's working against my thesis is all this upwards pressure. Right now we came to this demand, we're holding. Yeah, either a buy, breaking this high right here would it be a buy? But in terms of, okay, I buy there, then where's my target? Okay, so my target, well, I mean, my target's kind of like right here because there's sellers here that we haven't taken out yet. If I want to trade through this, then we can go up here to 72. So that would be enough room. The reason so I came into the day with a bearish thesis based on looking at previous similar days, and my rule is I have to stick with my thesis for the day. Now like yesterday, I changed after the stream on this push up here. Oops. On this push up here, we broke the supply, so then our next target was like up here. So I was going to buy a pullback to this demand. Kind of like a similar situation to today, except we didn't break higher yet. But yeah, a pullback to this demand right here would be a buy. We're at the bottom of our trend range. We are for sure in an uptrend, right? Now we made more demand here. Like that. But yeah, sticking with your bias, no matter what, I think, well, for me personally, has saved me a lot of trouble, right? 'Cause at the end of the day, I'm looking for the best price. And if I'm switching my bias back and forth through the day, I'm not getting the best price of either direction, you know? So breaking like this would be a good picture to go along. We could take out this supply, go a little deeper, pull back right here to a demand level, go higher. $11.23. The reason why I'm feeling short also is because we hit this 64 level. So these blue lines, if we hit this one and don't break it, I'm expecting to go to this one. If we do break 64, I expect to go to 78. Same thing down here. I don't expect to break 22, but if we do, I expect to go to 107. And we came up close enough to that line that I consider that to be a rejection. I'm really leaning on that to go a little lower. But like you said, trends up, baby. Trends up. Hold on to your pants. Trends up till it's not, right? If these sellers here would have broken a little lower and taken out this demand and then pulled up, then I would look for a sell. But all we did was come back to the buyers and now we're pushing up. So if these weren't the sellers, then the sellers are higher. We're just compressing right now. We could wait for the compression in here if we end up doing something like this. Wait for the break and then come back and buy afterwards. And that could be a break in either direction, buy or sell afterwards. I guess that's one problem I've had in the past where I've had my biggest losing days. I've had days where I have a very strong bias in one direction and the market goes opposite all day. Yeah, those are absolutely my worst days. So like countering it, like like any of the days we've been going against the market on the stream like every day, unfortunately, right? But making sure we're doing it where the where the buyers and sellers are. Because if you're going against the market where the sellers are, there's an 80% chance you're going to get a reaction, and we did get a reaction, and that might have been enough of a reaction for you. For me, it's not, and that's fine. And we took one up here, and we got more a reaction that we wanted. And then like yesterday, how we just kept going up and up and up. You know, this was the area we were looking to short. At this point, we flipped. This is the only. Maybe I'll make a video about changing bias. Um, but this caused us to flip our bias, breaking the high right here. So we were short bias. Take some losses or small wins. Switched our bias, long bias. Oh God, my dog scared me. Lots of tear stains on my bathroom wall. Hey, use a tissue, not your wall. That's gotta be the worst thing to blow your nose on. I feel you though. That's kind of the reason why I trade the way I do. Because even if I'm completely wrong all day, which sucks, it's I think the couple days we were wrong all day, we lost like 1 R each day, and yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I had COVID and I bought like a Costco pack of tissues. Well, I'm stocked up on tissues. Just not showing enough direction for me right now. Right in the middle. $11:30. Anything interesting at 11:30? See if we can start removing this demand. Still in a 5-minute uptrend too. Gonna coil up all the way. Is that the plan? Well, I'm really sorry. Haven't been able to showcase some good winners recently. Well, it's only been a couple days. I guess winners for me, right? A lot of the trades saw a reaction. I think we went mostly in our direction before we didn't. So hopefully at least shows that there are levels that are important. Be right back. Be right back. Oh, my foot's asleep. That was the longest walk to the bathroom ever. A bad habit of sitting with one foot under my other leg. Oiling up. What do you call? What is that? Pennant? I don't know what you call. I don't know what you call any of that stuff. Oh, man. Need to start sleeping better. I stay up way too late and get up early. Let's see what happens out of this, and I'll probably call it for the day. At least a stream, but we'll leave with a plan of action. Trying to take out the demand. Little blip of demand is holding. Fighting with all his might. We have this hourly demand that we're fighting that I was trying to trade through. And we are bouncing off of it, filling orders, weakening the armies. If we start to break down into it, I think we could go through it. keep hearing a beep. I don't know what. This? I guess I never heard that before. It's not a beep, it's just, I don't know, the battery sound. It's probably gonna explode. Okay, okay, let's see. I'm breaking lows. This little blue rectangle is what's left of the buyers, and we came into it trying to get through. Do they hold? I could. We break this high, we can go back up to these sellers at 55. Boom, boom, boom. Right at yesterday's close. Been around there all day. Could just be a rangy type day. We break the lows, come down here, bounce back up, go up here. He's gonna do it. Dang. Somebody poked the market with a stick, man. Broken, nice. Wait, just look at that. I can. Oh, really? See what it does. We'll see what this does here. I'll short the zone if this candle could close below these lows, and then pull back up. That would be showing some more weakness. Break these. Equal so far. One more tick. Yeah, so it looks like the trade of the day would have been this right there. Fortunately, I was looking for 58, looking for a little bit deeper. Or 59, I might have said. Right where these high of these wicks were. Thirty seconds on this candle. If it could close here, pull back up into this zone. I'd take that. You can see the demand stepping in from that bottom level. Now give me a quick up candle right here. Taking this zone off. Definitely have demand here. But I think the majority of the positions are lower than that. But believe it or not, I think we took the one supply that has failed today. This one didn't quite retrace back up there. And we'll probably just leave it at that. So plan going forward, I'll sell if we can get a retest of some supply. We have to be careful of the 134 area. Ultimately, I'm looking for the 120s. If we make it down here, I'll flip my script and start looking for buys. Not going to trade too late in the day because it's Friday. But yeah, good luck, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. And thanks for hanging.